Alright, we're live. Hopefully this stream goes well, but a lot of people streaming tonight, obviously, with the very random PTQ tonight. We will be more focusing on just non-PTQ related stuff. So, see how this goes. So somebody put this idea kind of in my head about doing different iterations of Burn, seeing, you know, what chances we had with taking a look at different builds. You know, a lot of people have complained about the Darcy build. A lot of people have complained about Ragavan being in the list, etc., etc. You know, in my opinion, I guess some of those complaints are valid, but figured we'd try something else instead, see what happens. What is going on? I'm curious. May only be broadcasting to let's see if Twitch is now stable. Alright, that seems to have stabilized the problem, whatever it was. Alright, so we're starting out with the Boros variants with no frills, Goblin Guide, Swift Spear, Eidolon, 4 ofs everywhere, 4 copies of Canyon, 1 copy of Fire Islet, 2 Sacred Foundry, 4 Vantage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fetches, so kind of the old standard mana base without the anything going on with Alright, it's saying I'm live, so not sure what's going on there, but it's kind of the standard mana base. A little bit different. We're just going with a bunch of 2 ofs. What's up, MVL? How you doing? Couple copies of Roiling Vortex, couple copies of Skullcrack. Literally going with a bunch of 2 ofs other than no Luris in this build. We'll see if we even notice missing Luris in this build. And once again, this is just kind of a building block to see what happens when we just kind of mess around and see what happens overall. So, holy wowzers, there's some issues with Twitch tonight. Oh well. This is mainly for the YouTube audience anyway, so that said, let's get into the league with the basic Boros. We'll make changes as we go. I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming tonight, but figured I'd at least give things a shot and see what happens. So, Twitch really seems to be having hissy fits tonight. So Restream says I'm offline, but yet I'm still broadcasting to Twitch. I don't understand, but whatever. That is... Alright, up against Stack Faden. Yeah, I know they were reset, but it still shouldn't have been broadcasting without... Alright, we're up against the Luris deck. We don't have Luris, but we have a pretty good start. We're on the play. Good Boros hand, obviously. 1 drop into a bunch of spells. Probably has a removal spell. Yep. Burn hasn't needed green in a while, Jan. How you doing tonight, by the way? Just pass turn here. Could be dangerous to leave this in play, but yeah, I saw him talking about that. I didn't quite get the point of it, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. So now we need to probably top deck a burn spell next turn to win. Otherwise, our opponent just gets to jam Luris and kind of go to Value Town there. Okay, I'll put the Voidwalker in the yard. Alright, we're just going to go face and kind of pray that our top card is a burn spell. And fortunately for us it is, so. Alright, so this is a matchup where Sanctifier Invect is actually very good. Core Firewalker might be okay. Path to Exile is certainly a consideration. Deflecting Palm might be a consideration. And the only card that I don't 100% like is probably Boros Charm, ironically. Like, Eidolon's debatable on the draw. So maybe I go down, like, 2 Eidolon, 2 Boros Charm here. Could bring in, like, Skull Cracks, play around something like Collective Brutality and such, but... Alright, this hand's pretty reasonable as long as we don't get thought seized off of our Sanctifier. Once only getting to 5. It's been kind of going back and forth. It's kind of made more of a comeback as, you know, like Murktide and such rises and falls. This is like the one weakness we have with this hand. Was no one drop. Maybe I was supposed to play Seal of Fire in this build. I don't know. Sure. Collective Brutality? Starting at 9, that seems about right? Alright. What's up, LTC Gaming? Our opponent just gonna play a naked Luris? Feels like they are. Yeah, Thoughtseize or something? Oh, okay. So it becomes red, right? Yeah. So our opponent can't block the... Alright, well. I screwed up there, but didn't matter. No and yes. We're up against the Boros. He's on Reanimator, I saw earlier. So, what's up, Space Marine? So, Firewalker is better in the strictly red mirrors. Sanctifier is better against a more wide variety of the field. Fetch, shock, Thoughtseize against burn. Seems good. Probably has to take Eidolon or Swiftspear here. Okay, that takes Swizzle Spear, sure. Searing Blaze is basically going to be dead. Yeah, Evan. Ivaros. He was on Reanimator from what I saw at the beginning of his stream. He must be on Faithful Mending here. We could get turn 3'd, so... Space Marine, I think the better question is who hasn't blocked you from comments on... Oh, wow. Okay, just counterspell, sure. Yama also is somewhat cut from the same cloth as you, my man. Hopefully they don't drop an Archon in the yard. Okay, they do not. Collective Brutality? Or Unmarked Grave? Sure. So you're saying we're probably dead. Got it. We're just dead. Alright. So... Sanctifier and Vex. Vortexes. Well, Skull Cracks, obviously. Vortexes. Palm is a little bit dubious against specifically... I guess I didn't put Rest in Peace in this version, huh? Don't think Path is the path we want to go down, no pun intended. Searing Blazes can come out. Probably cut a couple of Rift Bolts, both because of our Roiling Vortexes and our opponent plays Teferi. So... No, I don't want anybody to snipe. I already know what he's playing, that's good enough. But I would have known that within the first couple of turns anyway. In some ways, yes, it'd be nice to beat Avaros, but in the end, I'm just an unknown streamer, so it really doesn't matter. This isn't about wins and losses, this is about testing different cards in Boros. Wow. So this is a hand. Normally I would not consider keeping these hands, but the double Sunbake Canyon, and this is one of our best burn starts, so we're going to do it for science, although generally 4 lands you mulligan, so, you know. Immediately draw another land to get punished because, you know. This is where it would be nice to have Luris. And it has Faithless Mending, most likely. Or Faithful Mending, which they should just main phase. We get turn 3, there's not really a whole lot. Oh, holy crap, we need a Sanctifier bad. Well. Alright, they have the Persist, we're dead. That looks like a flashback of Faithful Mending. Nope, Kaya's got. Well, that's it's not great for the home team. Remember that card I said we wanted to draw? Yeah, we found it. Oh, that was the fast concession. That was a fast concession. Yeah, we can't keep this one. Alright, this hand isn't super exciting, but I think it's fine overall. Probably put back the fetch land. I guess we can put back Basic Mountain and just plan on fetching it. Alright, well, we're a little bit clogged up on things, but maybe I shouldn't have done this in case they have the goofy 2-mana Timely Reinforcements card. I'm just going to pass here. They could be representing Counterspell or Faithful Mending. That's the problem with their deck, is you're never quite sure which one they're doing. Prismatic Ending. So they pitched a Prismatic Ending, which is good for us. So I'm doing this because it's guaranteed to get 1 damage before they can bounce it. No. Okay. What's up, Brian? How you doing? It's reasonable against rhinos. It's not the be-all, end-all. Obviously, good. It's good against rhinos itself, and it's good against Force of Negation. But they do usually have multiple answers to it, especially in post-board games. Interesting. Okay, so we're probably dead here. The pop bottles? Okay. So I guess top deck Boros Charm. Alright, well, I was planning on streaming for a while because I thought my parents had already eaten, but apparently they haven't, so I'm going to have to pause the stream, unfortunately. I will definitely be back. As to when, I don't know, probably an hour or so. So, planning on picking up the stream around 9:30. Was just planning on going and going and going because I thought my parents had already eaten. But, Alright. Sorry, everyone. I will definitely be back in about an hour or so, but hopefully y'all come back. Jan, I hope you get a good night's sleep, man.